Like many people, I was fascinated by white tigers. However, after doing extensive research, it's been a lot more challenging to appreciate these animals as much as I did in the past, given their unfortunate history. Now, white tigers haven't been so common as they used to, and the actual chance of a white tiger cub being born in the wild is, I believe, 1 in 10,000. So very rare. And this is only, the rarity only increases with the decrease in the amount of tigers that there are today due to poaching and hunting and whatnot. But so then you may ask, if they're so rare, why do we see them everywhere? The answer to that question is, like a lot of things, money. And so these animals are very sought after, which means breeders can make a lot of money um, by breeding them successfully. But the cost of breeding them successfully comes at a really big price, which is that a lot of these tigers have physical deformities, which means they don't want to sell them and they can't sell them. And a lot of them don't end up to be white tigers. So basically, you have a bunch of tries at a white tiger, and only actually a couple are actually like white tigers that you would want to sell. And the actual statistic is about 1 in 30. So that just means a lot of tigers are, who knows what happens to them because, they're not the big money makers. So they're sold to private individuals, or they're euthanized, or they're just not given the best life possible. And the other, obviously, you have the sellers, but then the buyers of those would be like roadside zoos who want to exploit these animals for profit by displaying to the public and having people pay money to pet them and play with them and whatnot. But the problem with white tigers in general is that not only is it very hard to breed them successfully, but even the ones that are bred successfully, almost all of them will have um, physical or mental deformities, and even though they might not all be that visible, like there's a famous picture of a white tiger that has messed up teeth and cross-eyed and a pushed-up snout that just doesn't look great at all, which has kind of been a poster cat for a lot of activists. But in actuality, even if the tiger doesn't look like it has crossed eyes, in fact, all white tigers will have crossed eyes due to an optic nerve being connected to the wrong side of their brain. But along with this, there are many, many other physical deformities, such as arched backs, digestive issues, cleft palates, and many others. So you may ask yourself, so then what does the future look like for these animals? And honestly, we don't know, because we aren't sure if these animals can be released back into the wild, because it could mess up the gene pool of the wild tigers existing already with the gene that might decrease the animal's ability to survive. And so I think, in conclusion, the best thing we can do is just raise awareness and just being educated on this topic. So just knowing when you see a white tiger, not just looking at it and say, ooh, there's a pretty cat, but knowing what the costs were to achieve that, and contemplating if that's worth it.